Hello everybody, this is Ben from Florida coming to you with another how to play League of Legends tutorial video, and today we're going to be talking about game creation and using the play button to make different styles of games. So, the first thing you have to do is press play if you're going to create a game. Now, there are different styles of gameplay. For instance, there's PvP, which means player versus player. There's co-op versus AI, which is cooperative, so you and friends or other real players, versus AI, which stands for artificial intelligence. And in these styles of games, you'll be playing just like computer-programmed other champions. So, for instance, if you were playing against a Ryze, his name would be Ryze Bot, meaning he's like a Ryze robot. So he's just artificial intelligence. He's not a real player. He's just the computer playing against you. In a custom game, you can make different styles of games where it's you and 3 friends maybe versus like one bot. If you really wanted to assure a win, you could just play against one opponent. However, in custom games, it's important to note that you will not pick up any influence points or experience for playing in a custom game. These are strictly for fun, and you don't earn any like recorded points for doing anything in a custom game, including wins, takedowns, things like that would show up on your summoner profile. It would just be a custom game. Then there's also the tutorials, which I highly recommend for new players, and even if you're an experienced player, I would still recommend reviewing tutorials because there may be something in here that you just never knew about, that no one told you, or you just missed that part when you did the tutorial the first time. I think it's still, well, it's not mandatory that you do these when you make a new account. However, it does prompt you that you should and that you can take the tutorial training classes. And you can decline. You can just decline and go straight into playing. However, I would highly recommend doing the basic tutorial and the battle training on here, because it goes over a lot of the basics of League of Legends, and it's interactive, which is something that I struggle with, and hopefully not because I'm a bad YouTuber, but just because I am a YouTuber. There are ways I can get you to interact with me, such as leaving like buttons for you to click on, and then it would link you to another video if you got the answer right or wrong. However, to get as like very interactive, I feel like League of Legends and Riot did a great job putting together the tutorials because they're so interactive. They will prompt you to do something, you do it, and then it says, hey, great job, you just did what we asked you to do. And then they'll ask you to do something else, and then you can show them that you understand what they're talking about by doing the action that they're asking you to perform. So let's start with PvP, the most common game style. We'll just say you want to play Classic, which means you're going to be playing on Summoner's Rift, or you can play on Twisted Tree Line, but Summoner's Rift is the most common. And there's Team Builder, which is for more experienced players, and I think you have to be level 20 to use Team Builder, or maybe you just need 16 champions, I'm not sure. But to be on Team Builder, that means you have to pick what role you're going to be playing as. So you might designate that you're going to be tanky and that you're going to go like in the top lane. Another person may say, oh, I'm going to be a marksman and I'm going to be going in the bottom lane. And then you may request different people. You may request someone to go in the jungle as like a mage. You may request someone to go mid as like a caster, and there are different roles and different like positions that you can play. And this is just a game style that's for people who don't want to be stuck with random people who will call roles such as, I call AP mid, and then you want to play AP mid too, and you call it later than me, and that means I get to play it if you're playing fair. If you're going to be, like, some people will just say, I go mid or I feed, meaning like, if you don't let me go mid, I'm going to intentionally lose to the other team because you didn't let me get what I want. So if you don't want to put up with like feeders and stuff, it's a good idea to try to do Team Builder so that you can play the role that you want to play, and you can get paired with people who want to play other roles that will support your playing. Normal blind pick means that you just jump right in and you're going to be with like a bunch of random people, or you can invite your own teammates, but you'll still be stuck with randoms if you don't have 5 people. And they could call anything they want to. They may not, and if you're on a Skype call with your friends, like trying to like communicate vocally, it's going to be difficult to to communicate with the person who's not on the microphone. So I typically recommend using Team Builder, at least that way everyone gets the role that they want. You could also do a draft pick, and I'm going to do another video based on draft picks because they're pretty, they've got a lot to them when you're doing a draft pick. So I'll get to those in another video. And then ranked means you're level 30, and you want to have this game go against your ranking. So, and I'll do another video about how to rank up and how to achieve higher ranks and what it means to be in Bronze 2, or what it means to be in Silver 1, or Platinum 5, or whatever rank you are. I'll do a video on that, and I'll have some great links to like League of Legends pages where they talk more about what it means to be ranked. So there's also Twisted Treeline, and in total right now in League of Legends there are a total of 4 maps. There's the Crystal Scar, the Summoner's Rift, and then there's Twisted Treeline, and then there's the Howling Abyss. So Dominion is played on the Crystal Scar. This is a different game style. I'll do another video on Dominion playstyle so that it's like it teaches you how to. I'll teach you like how to win at Dominion and the objectives during Dominion games. And then you could play ARAM, for instance. ARAM, by the way, stands for All Random All Mid, because there were, like, for a long time people would play ARAM games, meaning everyone would just pick a random champion, so you press the random button, get a random champion, and then you would all go into the middle lane, and you could not recall and get health back by standing on your platform. And so what they did was Riot pretty much made a game that forces you to do this, because there would be arguments in ARAM games like, oh, you stepped into the jungle, there you are doing it wrong, or oh, I saw you, and or oh, you went back to go buy items, that's not fair. But Riot made a game mode just for ARAM players so that they can do this. In custom games, you can create a game or join a game, but I'll just do create, and you can pick from the 4 maps. You can pick the team size, whether you allow spectators or not. You could do blind pick, draft pick, all random, or a tournament draft. You could also change the name of the game, and you could put a password on it so that you could just invite certain players. But I'll just do Summoner's Rift, blind pick 5, create game. As you can see, I could add bots, so then I can also change what level they're on, beginner or intermediate. I can also change which bot they play as, and I can add as many bots to either team that I want. I can also switch teams, and I could also invite players by either inviting them here. I could add plus and then do an invite players, and it'll send Aegis Patrol an invite. Or I could go onto my friends list. I could right-click a player, and I could do invite to game so that they get an invitation to my game. Well, that's how to create a game, and then whenever you're ready, you just press start game and you guys get launched into the game. See, someone came into my game looking to play. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to quit game, so they won't be playing in that one. But here's the page of all the custom games. But yeah, so that's how you can create a game from the main page. So if you have any questions about games or creating a game, inviting players, just leave a comment below in the comment section. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. And that's all I have today. So this is Ben from Florida. It's been great. Signing off.